Good afternoon. This is the market update for Tuesday, August 13th, starting off with the Dow 15-minute chart. And you can see, really, we've been trapped in this really lackadaisical market over the last 3, 4 sessions. Really a snooze fest for all intents and purposes. There is, of course, some action out there. Traders intent on pumping these low flow turds, these Chinese turds, and, the volume really is not there. And when the music stops, splat they will go, and not the kind of stocks we really want to be looking at right now. So, really over the last couple of days, we've just been sitting on our hands, not really doing a whole lot. You can see looking at the 15-minute chart, it's still really choppy. Looks like you're going to break down. We spike out of the blue, we drop out of the blue, we spike, drop, spike, and not really a market conducive to picking up a whole lot of longs right now. So we've been essentially just babysitting plays. Dow Transport is the indice we keep a really close eye on, and it's been chopping back and forth over the last couple of days. We really do not want to see the Dow Transports drop below the 50-day moving average. So that's, what, 150 points or so below. RSI is finding support at the 50 level. We've got Stochastic still has some possible downside room. It is breaking that uptrend support line here, so it's something we definitely want to keep an eye on in the next couple of days. Dow daily chart, you can see kind of similar situation holding above the 50-day moving average, but we could see a test of that. I mean, you can see these wicks both on the upside and the downside, and it just shows a lot of indecision after the mania that we had over the last few days. Really not a surprise. Again, volumes drying off, as you can see, dying down, this little downtrend and volume, not untypical this time of the year. I mean, we're in August, right before Labor Day weekend. This is typical market action in August. That pop we did see in the market today, which we ended up giving up at the end of the day, was one of the Fed guys, Lockhart, coming out and saying, there's not enough data for them to taper in September. Big surprise, not. I'd be very, very surprised if they start to taper before the end of the year. I believe we won't be seeing any taper till next year. But you're going to continue to hear that chatter. And, that might be the reason for a bounce back in September when we actually don't get any taper. But anyway, we got to go over the Russell. Similar situation, just slow uptrend, kind of, pausing here like the other major indices. We did have a new trading alert today. New swing play, BLRX. And you can see on BLRX, big range breakout here at $195 to $2 on BLRX. And if we pull back and check out a 1-year chart, this stock got hammered back in March on bad trial data, and the stock imploded, dropped all the way back under 2. So this is a big breakout here, and there is really zero resistance until that 50-day or 200-day moving average up there at 250. We've got that consolidation support we saw late last year in the 220 area, and this is also a rule of play. So 220 is the first target. Gap fill to the 200-day moving average, 240 plus, is secondary target. We've found strong support at the 20-day at 184. This one looks very, very good for a breakout to the upside over the next couple of days, like the setup here. COOL, all the way, 100% gap fill from that fantastic news 3 days ago on much lower volume. We've been accumulating shares, 61 to 63 cents, and it had a, this is one of our swing plays into year end, and actually ended up bouncing back nicely after that late day dip. We still have this very strong uptrend in place. Do a little bit of research on the guy who invested 3 million shares of COOL. He owns half of the gambling venture that spiked the stock to 83 cents last week. This guy is a winner when it comes to new ventures. He has cashed out of 9 companies over the last decade. Very, very big track record win rate, and this is his new venture with COOL. Very, very bullish on this one into the end of the year. MTSL, still waiting on the earnings report. Was supposed to be out yesterday, still waiting on that. So positive EPS, and we'll be looking at them chasing this one at the 200-day moving average. So it's just a wait and see on that one. Same thing on NAII. Volume is just dried up. Waiting game here. It's been holding above the 200-day moving average, so that is bullish. A couple of our other swing plays. DCTH. We are a month away from the FDA. The stock has found solid support now at 35 cents. 40 cents is the breakout, and we are still looking for a move to 60 cents and still accumulating shares whenever they give it to us in the 35, 36 cent area. And we've got stochastics down to that 20 level. So nice consolidation action out of the blue. You're going to see this puppy up big. Just a wait and see. Mad Cats. Actually, very impressive off the earnings report. No sell-off off the earnings report. As I mentioned in the weekend video, the key event, August 19th through the 21st, is the German Gamers Conference, where we're supposed to get some more information on Mojo, the Android console. Big break to watch would be 65 cents. So just another one of our swings that we're sitting and waiting. Disappointing one, however, is iBio. After that big spike last week, gave it all back up, all the way back down to the 50-day moving average. Very, very surprising. Only thing I can come up with is it trades on Scamex. Again, you know, it's a holding pattern waiting for a close above the 55 cent area. So that's it. You know, we've got a very nice setup tomorrow on BLRX, and, you know, it's a wait-and-see game. We're not forcing any trades right now. Not a whole lot of good setups other than BLRX. So, you know, it's just a wait-and-see market for us right now. Things could change in a day. They could change in an hour. But for right now, we're looking to not push positions. Just sit and see what the market gives us. And that's the video. Any questions, shoot me an email. Feedback, buysellshort.com. Have a great night. See you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Bye.